this is Sage Lewis from Web Marketing Watch, and today I am with analytical guru Joe Abraham. What's up, Joe?
Hey, Sage, what's going on, man?
Hey, not much. Hey, man, so you just recently reported in the blog AnalyticalNews.org about a new report that analyzed some of the top search engine web or analytics tools.
Yeah. Forrester released a report back on September 11th that detailed their top picks for the best analytics programs that are out there. They liked, your core metrics, your amateurs, your Hitbox, Visual Sciences, whoever they are now, whatever they want to be today, kind of stuff.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. So did they rank them? Did they put them like this is number one, this is the best one, or?
They had a bunch of different categories for different things, and they put things they liked them and blah 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 blah. They more or less, depending on certain key features they're looking at, kind of ranked things that way about like who had the best features, that kind of thing.
Yeah. And so what did they kind of sum up? Did they say these were really great and maybe these kind of blew, or what did they say?
So they really like amateur, Hitbox, core metrics, the ones that are really expensive that have everything in the entire known universe built into it.
Yeah.
Which, I understand. I mean, they're great packages, they're world class, you can customize them heavily, but who really uses every feature they have? I think that, they're not looking into, having people look at their own site's needs at that time to find a package that fits them better.
Yeah.
And I think that people are overpaying a lot for stats when they could be, finding a solution that meets their site's needs and not overpaying for features that they're, A, never going to use, or B, their sites can't even, take.
Yeah.
So.
And that's the most important thing, right? I mean, you want something that you'll use, right?
Exactly. My big thing with stats is if you don't use them, it's not the right package. Yeah. So I was happy on their list. They did include ClickTracks, right, and they include Google Analytics. I think both of those tools are very user-friendly, and they encourage people to actually be involved in their stats and not just have them be a passive thing that, keeps them off in a foreign land. Like, WebTrends is on the list too, which, no offense to WebTrends, it's a great program, but it's not very user-friendly. I think it's hard for people to, actively use a program if it's not intuitive for them to use.
Yeah, right on. So you don't necessarily need to feel like you're out of the game if you can't afford a $1,000 a month tool.
Oh, definitely not. I think, for a lot of those sites out there, like your B2Bs out there, who your main goal is a forum and you don't have a lot of conversion funnels, Google Analytics is free. It's a great tool. You can, get some defined funnels if you want to look at certain paths through your site. You could, set up all your different conversion goals. You can, do the visualization like a ClickTrack-ish type thing where you can see overlaid on your site where people are actually clicking. It's a great tool. It's very visual. It's great for people who aren't stats people to see, a pretty graph presented for them. I think, it's a great way to also get your upper level people involved. I think they don't want to go through and have to go through data. They like to see a pretty picture, so it makes it easy. And a lot of great programs are like that. And that's why I think Hitbox is ranking a little bit better than amateurs because it's a little better of an interface. I don't think their features are as good as amateurs, but I think their interface makes them a slightly better package than amateur.
Yeah. So if you had a lot of different conversions on your website and a really huge site, then these types of tools are great for you, right?
You got to then. I mean, if you have more than 4 conversions on your site, you can't use Google Analytics. It's just not worth it. It takes time to set up the multiple accounts and then try and integrate all the data together. It's tough. It's tedious.
Yeah.
And I know Google is looking to expand that. From when I talked to them last about this stuff, it's something that they're considering, and people have been asking for it a lot. So usually when people ask for it from Google, they're going to try and respond to it in some form or another. So hopefully we'll see Google Analytics expand, but it's not there right now. So the amateurs of the world, the Hitbox, site or index tools, all those fun ones that are out there, those are all great programs. I mean, sure, they're expensive, but you pay for what you get. These really are amazing programs, and if you use all the features that they have available, you're going to get amazing, amazing data.
Yeah, but so often, most people don't have those kinds of huge, robust sites.
I think they're few and far between. I think if you go out there and just, poking around the internet, you're not going to find these giant sites that have these 40, 50 calls to actions and these giant long conversion funnels and all these other crazy things. I think for the most part, especially in the B2B world, we're going to see, hey, submit a form, talk to us, and we'll try and engage in a conversation. That's really what the main goal seems to be. I mean, occasionally you're going to have like your email signups or whatever, but those aren't these giant, huge funnels either. They're just a simple form to conversion.
Yeah. Now, one thing that I hear people saying about Google Analytics, they say, yeah, it's great, but it's Google. Aren't they getting a little too close to all of our data? And do you have any kind of concern about that, like a big brother type of idea or concept with Google?
I understand the concerns with that, but my personal belief is if they can understand my site better, they can serve me better. So if they want to go ahead and have some kind of super secret googly database that's out there that no one knows about, all right, cool. As long as you're going to give me, better information, and if I'm running like AdSense, I want to be able to serve up more targeted ads. So I mean, yeah, if you understand my site, my traffic better, serve up better ads that way. You're going to make me more money. Right. So I think there's pros and cons to it, and I can see both sides of the argument. Personally, I don't really care so much.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you don't have an analytics tool and you aren't going to make the quantum leap into a $1,000 a month tool like Core Metrics, Hitbox, or Omniture, don't run to Google Analytics, right?
Oh my gosh, it's so awesome. It's so free. It's so simple to set up.
Yeah.
I mean, you take a chunk of code that's like 6 lines long, you paste it in your footer, and all of a sudden your site's ready to go.
Yeah.
You're
seeing data instantly.
Simple. Well, not quite instantly.
Well,
no, give it a day.
In a day.
Yeah. It's super awesome. And they have a lot of awesome features. I mean, their filters are really easy to set up. They have a lot of customized features if you want to try and do some stuff with your URLs. If you have crazy dynamic URLs and you want to see them better in your reports, they make it really, really easy to rename pages and define all kinds of fun funnels, and it really is a fun program if you're willing to take some time to learn it.
Yeah.
And I'll be talking about that soon on AnalyticalNews.org.
Excellent. So that's a nice segue. If you want to read more about this report, head on over to AnalyticalNews.org. You can read Joe's writings over there about the latest trends in the analytical environment, and he is a leader in this industry. He knows a lot of stuff, and this is where the money's at. If you can understand what's happening on your website, you can make more money. And who doesn't want that? Hey, all right, Joe, thanks so much for stopping by.
Yeah, no problem, Sage.
All right, everybody, this is Sage Lewis from Web Marketing Watch, and happy marketing!